Hey, BJJ, Martial Artist of the Year. Fantastic. We've got a show reel before we give this away. We've got to see him dance first before we can hand this over. Okay, hey, and he roll around's pretty good too. That's okay. Oh, you got plenty of time. Here he is. Here we go. Hey. Now, just before we go, I met Paolo, was it 2 decades ago? I was up at Fitness Expo, saw him there, and I went out to his one of his schools in, was it Bondi? Bondi. So he showed me that, inviting me to roll with him. I thought, if I roll with this guy, he's going to fold me up to little tiny pieces. But fortunately, he was very gentle with me. But yeah, it was great to catch up with you then and learn a little bit about the style as well. In his interviews, that's what the interviews has been good in my career, in just thinking about interviewing, that's hence the magazines. I've always thought it's a great way to get so much more information out of the industry. Just what's inspired Silvio is to meet different people and study and learn from those as well. It's just great. So I think you deserve this award. Thank you.
Hello, guys. So, just to say that I didn't know most of you. I heard about most of you and saw you in the magazines, in Blitz magazines, and heard about stories and stuff, but didn't meet most personally. And I feel like a baby today. So, like so much story before I come here. All you guys been doing things here on the other side of the world, because I was in Brazil. Yeah, I came to Australia in 2000, and stayed by destiny or by any other kind you want to say, but fate. But was not my intention to stay here. I just came here to surf. As you saw, I surf around. And when I got to Australia, things happened, and I stayed. And was the first. I didn't know even I'm the first Brazilian black belt to open a gym in Australia. You know, came some black belts before doing seminars, but never stayed. And when I heard about Peter DeBean, John Will, and Richard Norton, they were the guys here who were black belts in Australia at the time. The only black belts, they were in Melbourne, I was in Sydney. So after some other Brazilians arrived, and as you know, Brazilians are everywhere nowadays, including Australia, it's the other side of the world, and then we start to develop the sport and create competitions and stuff. At the same time, I was traveling around the world competing in the still, like some of those photos, and start to get used to the Australian way. Start to get used to the Australian culture and the Australian life. It's similar to Brazil because I like the beach, and here in Sydney has lots of surfing and stuff. And start to meet people, and always meet new people, and that was very good. And coming from a country where violence is high, We learn to fight when we were kids, because or you're going to be bullied in school, and the word bully doesn't exist. It's like you'll be picking on in school, and you have to stand up for yourself. And also, or some try to mug you, other kids try to, with less privilege, try to mug you in the street, so you have to fight. Yeah? And then that's why we fight. And when I came to Australia, fights is in the blood, like from the Vikings or from the English or from wherever you come from Europe. But it's a different social and economical life, so you don't need to fight all the time. Yeah, but it's very big in sports. And here, lots of kids go to do sports. They do rugby, they do soccer, they do cricket, and they do martial arts. And martial arts is always a part of it because of the discipline part of it. It's very important. My opinion nowadays is losing a bit of discipline if the new martial arts is coming. But I know all of us like that part, the tough part of it, to put the face to be punched or to be choked or something like that. And that's the essence of martial art. Nowadays there is a word that I don't like much, but it's the real word, it's the old school, and there's the new school. There's no old school. There's just one school. That's the tough school, in my opinion. So toughen up, stand up again, clean your face, and keep going. Yes? And that's the school you have to learn. Because the new school is not teaching nothing. They're teaching like everybody's a champion. Not everybody's a champion. The champion is the champion. You want to be a champion? Work hard. Yeah? You want your kid be good in things? Tell them to do it. Say no. So I think nowadays and that's my opinion, whether they can agree or not, but we have to keep going with the real martial arts. And I think all of you guys here are from the time where you have to toughen up or no option. Right? So these are what I think. Thanks for this award, for all of us. And I see amazing people here, amazing stories. And I think everybody's doing a great job to keep moving this country in the sports side, in the martial arts side. And I think we cannot let this die. And Graham here is doing a great job, like putting us together. I would like to know you a bit better, and work together, because I think this is in our blood. Like, I love maybe you like too, the Spartans and the Vikings and the samurais, and that's in the blood, Some people go to war, some people stay home watching for the cattle or whatever. I go to war. I think all of you guys go to war. So that's where martial arts come from, the art of war. Even with society nowadays, try to say, okay, be nice to each other. We are nice to each other, but if someone comes invade my house or someone does some disrespect, like Cobra Kai, there's no mercy. Yes? So that's my opinion. I'm old school. I say what I think, and I back it up. And I think what I'm seeing here today, everybody's the same. We think we have the same mind, the same heart, and the same spirit. And I hope this stays forever. Thank you.